Yo. I have morning science to do, so guess I'll burn some downtime. No. I mean, the data sort of looks okay. Which is good, anyway. Not all of it, but I guess that's to be expected. Better. How's it going? That could also have been better. Oh well, that's life. Tell you not to update apps. If you learn anything from my stream, it should be don't update stuff. Because it'll just be worse. I like the side-by-side chat thing on the new update, anyway. On the Galaxy S8 with the extra long/tall, whatever, screen, it manages to actually fit everything pretty well. Oops. Oops. Messed that up. Oh well. Whatever. No, I actually slept for a while last night. Just tired, I guess. As always. Damn it. I think that'll work. No, it won't. Whatever. Good enough. Actually, no, it isn't. How's the science going? Alright. One of my projects is done-ish for the time being. I have to do a couple more doses, and they want to get it out in a paper sometime soon, so I have another project that I have to work on for my thesis, which is kind of going alright so far. But, it'd be cool to have the other stuff published. How many more decades of school do I have left? I don't know. Infinite amount. But one of the projects that I'm working on for someone else's lab, they expect to have hopefully some publication in a high-impact journal, so that'd be nice. Kind of doubt it'll be like Nature, but that'd be pretty cool if it were. Who knows? I don't know what the rest of the data is like, because my part is just one small part, but it's good enough. Nope. Not the second channel. This is where I go when I'm not funny. Or I don't have anything to stream or talk about. Oops. Oops, again. Oops, a third time. No, don't do that. Yeah, I just set something up at 10 o'clock and then I'll go back and do the next bit at like 2, so I guess I'll just play Puyo for a couple hours. That I put the Pepsi EP out a year ago. Doesn't feel like it was that long, but I guess it was. The MIDI video still gets clicks. I think it's up to like 3.3 million. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I don't even know if Pepsi has a social media team that actively replies to people. I tweeted it at them, but they never replied. I think their account is mostly just advertising and not like fake social media camaraderie like you get out of Wendy's or something. Okay, that sucks. Let's see, what can we do about that? Need a green, then would be good. Oh, that was not smart. Nope. If I could have gotten it yellow, it would have been good. But I couldn't. So or not. Maybe I'll play Mean Bean Machine. You know, switch it up. Good enough. I like when they think they're winning, because they're not. Oh. I guess they are. streaming because I have science stuff that I'm working on that I have to go back to do some extra bits for later. But it's time sensitive. So instead of hanging around the lab for 4 hours, I guess I'll just play Puyo. Oops. Guess that's okay. That's not. Let's see. Gotta get a red. No. No. Bummer. The Twitch desktop app is kind of pointless. You don't really need it. It's, an Electron app, which is essentially just a wrapper for Chrome. So it's pretty much just your site, or the site in a browser, but repackaged to work as a standalone program. God damn it. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that. I could do that. I did go to bed, and then I woke up. I slept for a while. Like 12 hours. Maybe 11, 10, I don't know. I think that'll work. Yeah, it'll be okay. Let's see. That's a weird combo. Yeah, I finished Sonic Manic. That's my new depression diagnosis. Sonic Manic Depressant. After the sequel DX is out? Oh, that's good. I wonder if they made it suck less. Or at least made the physics better. Includes drop dash. Ew. That's not a good looking title screen. In fact, that's like way worse. The original one just used Sonic 2 assets, but slightly recolored. This is not an improvement. I guess I could try it. I already just finished this a couple days ago, but do you want to try your Sonic Mania mod? What is it? Or is that a secret? I could only play Puyo Versus so many times before I just get tired of people kicking my butt. You know, like every now and then you want a good butt kicking, but occasionally that's also like paired with you doing the occasional butt kicking. Puyo Versus very rarely does that happen. Oh, I did something dumb here. If I can get a yellow, yeah, that'll work. Wait, no it won't. Wait, yes it will. Wait, no it won't. I'll pop the yellow accidentally. Alright, whatever. Playing Puyo Versus is like playing Little League soccer as a kid and thinking, oh, I know how to play soccer. I can kick the ball. And then like a bunch of soccer professionals just come out and then brutalize you. And every time they kick the ball, they somehow manage to kick it directly in your face. Which is like, oh no, don't do that. It's too early for good metaphors. I wonder if anybody ported, I'd imagine they would have had to have by this point, the Mean Bean Machine assets over to Puyo Versus. It seems like that'd be relatively high in the priority list. I mean, if somebody could make Hey Andy Sweetie, I would imagine somebody would have been like, yeah, we should put the Mean Bean stuff in here. Yeah, I guess I could do that, although I'd have to do this instead. Which makes it a little bit worse. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Ah, my foot fell asleep. Ow, ow, ow. Ah. What are the chances of a stream tonight? Pretty much 0. I have a lot of science that I'm gonna have to be doing for the next 6 days. Like, just non-stop. And it all starts really early, so I'm probably not gonna have a real stream up for a while. Sorry. I'll check it in a second. Let me finish this. Kinda wanna see what the updated after the sequel's about. It's good that they updated it anyway, even if it's been like 4 years at this point. Soundtrack was too good to just have in a game that's a little iffy. If anything, they're just giving a second wind to the soundtrack. Man, I'm gonna lose now. Yep. Well, so much for that. What is this download? User.7zip. That seems completely legitimate. Oh, there's an update for Puyo Versus. Hooray. I guess. Let's see, what is your character? Who don't I like? Oh crap, I screwed this up. As you scroll down the list, if you accidentally put your scroll wheel on one of the drop-down boxes, you'll scroll the whole thing. Who don't we need? I don't think anybody plays Lemris. I don't know what your file is, it's just called user. Did I not do it right? Also, where's the music? Oh, god damn it, it needs joy to key, because of course it does. Alright, we'll just use the keyboard. I don't know what button that was. Oh god, I've never actually played this with a keyboard. Everything I know about Puyo was wrong. Oh god, wait, that's what that does? Gonna take a guess and say I didn't do this right? Or... Oh, wait, user's you. Oh, you just... Okay, sorry, I see. You just put the whole thing in here. My bad. Unspecified error. Try again. Oh, because it's open, probably. Yes, I want to exit. Try again. Try again. Why is it not working? Oops. That's not where that goes. I just realized I skipped a bunch of files when I wanted to work. I wonder if that'll be a problem. Probably. Well, that's interesting. Let's see, who don't I need? That's kind of cool. I don't know what the go button is. Oh, it's A and S. Oh, this feels so wrong to play with the keyboard. Ew. No. It's like all of my years of muscle memory are just screaming at me. That's pretty good. I don't feel like configuring wtih with this, but it's pretty clever, thanks. Oops. Not what I wanted, but good enough. Try the Sonic Mania background. Yeah, sure. 1 second. What is Memories of Shu?
I'm having a lot of fun.
Is Carbuncle always there? Did I mix these up in a way where they shouldn't be mixed up?
Oh yes. I'm better than you are. You can shut up now. Brown bricks. Brown bricks. Brown bricks. Oh.
Is Robotnik supposed to do something? This is just single player practice, so I'm not sure how much is a joke and how much is supposed to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Oh, playing this with keyboard feels so bad.
Oh yes. I'm better than you are. You can shut up now.
Gotta put the Sonic Mania Puyo remix in here. You know, I wonder if the update for this program made the controller support actually work instead of just freak out. That'd be nice. Update that actually improves things. Oh, god damn it!
I hate nerds.
I had the right piece, I just rotated it wrong because no controller support is confusing to me. Oh, thanks for that. I'll mess with it later when I actually am in a Puyo versus mood. Let's see, where is Sonic after the sequel? DX. I wonder if they fixed the thing where it would crash unless I turn the cutscenes off. No, the fact that it says this, I'm gonna assume means no, but at least they made it work with my D-pad. So that's nice. Huh, weird. It's not capturing. Yeah, the cutscenes didn't play before, so you missed all this. Title theme is slightly remixed. I think Sonic is too stubby looking in this. Too chibi, I don't know. I wonder if it plays any better. Shut up. Stop calling me. Oh, jump is that button? Ew. How do I get out? Wait, isn't there a controller option? Isn't there like a press this to controller button thing? Maybe it's at the next menu. Could have sworn there was a button, but maybe it doesn't work anymore. Maybe they think if it just has native controller support, you won't have to change it. Does it have an iKnife controller? No, it doesn't. It's probably in the EXE. That's irritating. Alright. I guess I'll adapt. Okay. I don't... Wait, what is spin dashing? Oh, is that the drop dash? Oh. Yeah, it's still too floaty and Sonic still accelerates weirdly too fast in the air. I don't know if it plays on the video, but like... It seems like he speeds up halfway through the jump in a way that you're not supposed to. I guess it's alright. Probably controls a little bit better. I don't remember. I just played this recently, so I kind of just got used to how it controlled. Stop calling me. Pause button. Double check it's not actually a number that matters. No, it isn't. Yeah, it's still Sonic after the sequel. The best thing about this game is still the music. It's seems kind of funny though that he made the whole game in a year and then it took him 3 years to put the update out. Also, I have a feeling like the game's a lot louder than I am. Oh. Not particularly loud at the moment. Maybe I'll move the mic a little bit closer. They still make that look like garbage, though. I don't know if they changed a lot of the art assets. I kind of doubt it. Maybe a few of them, but the problem with this game is that it had too many things that didn't have any shading on them, so it just looks kind of flat and lazy. And it gets progressively worse as you play the game. Best fan game is still Streets of Rage Remake. Also, they make it way too easy to do the drop dash. Because if you just hold the jump button, it'll automatically do it, which is not what you want if you want to like land on a platform. Because then it'll just shoot you off. I like Sonic Sprite anyway. Well, at least the cutscenes work now. Am I just off screen? Oh, that's right. It's 3X. I don't know, there's not much to say about it. It's still Sonic after the sequel from 2013. It's alright. Levels are still mostly empty. It keeps making those spinning noises even when like nothing happens for whatever reason. Is it a game about raising Chow, or is it just some novelty Chow game like Big's Fishing Adventure? Fishing Derby, I don't remember. I don't know, I can't be bothered to raise Chow, especially in a fan game, because it's gonna take time and then there's nothing you can do with them. I don't want to put that much time into something that's just sort of unofficial. At least there's some sort of reward for doing it in Sonic Adventure 2. But I'm not gonna raise Chow for the joy of raising Chow, because that's not super fun. I still don't understand why Robotnik like warps up and down a bunch. Oh, they changed that. Now his shield looks slightly fancier. The lightning still looks really bad. Weird set of priorities on this. This boss is still mostly pointless. I can still keep hitting it. This bit of music's really good. Not this bit, but the bit after, when Robotnik comes in. This bit here. I want that to be Robotnik's musical aesthetic forever. Oh, I don't care about Half-Life. The Half-Life story wasn't very good to begin with. Sorry to anybody who actually enjoyed it, but it was just nonsense. And even if they did finish any sort of plot, it's like, well, I never really understood what was happening anyway, so I'm not really all that invested. There are aliens, I guess, and they're bad. Just assume at the end of Half-Life 2, Gordon just beat the aliens. This seems kind of broken in a way that it's not supposed to be. Alright, so that's a good start. There we go. Yeah, those enemies still look really bad. There's no depth. The eyeball ones are at least kind of okay, but this thing just looks like garbage. I don't know if I want to keep playing through this thing again, because I just did, maybe a couple weeks ago. What's with earlier than normal stream, excuse me. No, this is normal time. Check your clock. It should say 8 p.m. Why does the timer start at 0? Yeah, that's Sonic after the sequel. It's alright. In the realm of Sonic fan games, it's probably the best one. So if you're into that, I guess it got better. Let's see if anyone messaged me. No, he didn't. Okay. Turn that back up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Wait, that's not gonna work. Why'd I do that? That's not gonna work either. Wait, what did I do to this? Whatever. I think I messed that up. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Damn it. Whatever. It's fine. Anything new on the internet? No. Guess not. this is my data. Let me see. Well, the antidepressant is, I guess, doing what it needs to be doing. For the research I'm doing, I mean, I'm not taking one at the moment. But it's, like, the data's in the right direction, it's just not as dramatic as it should be. But I guess... whatever. I think that's only a third of the animals so far, so the average might move up later. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that works, sort of. Well, the difference is that the mice don't have to worry about having some sort of, like, aversion to taking drugs, because it doesn't matter if they do or not. Because they're gonna get them anyway. Whereas, as a human being, I have enough intellect to make myself more miserable than I need to be. Whereas a mouse just poops. I also just poop, but occasionally I do more than that. Yeah. I don't know. I guess if I did research on a drug, I'd be supposedly really tempted to take it when it gets cleared. What's funny is that people have gone through some research papers from the labs I work with and got the research chemicals for those drugs, and took them, and they say they don't work, but who knows? They might have gotten the dosing wrong, they might have gotten the vehicle wrong. They're not scientists. At least I don't think they are. Yeah, we make the mice depressed or anhedonic, which is about as close as you can get to depression in animals, I guess. Where it stops seeking rewarding things. Oops. It's kind of weird that there's depression in rodents, or, you know, depressive phenotype, whatever. Depressive behavior. I wonder how that even came about. It doesn't really have any evolutionary advantage. You think that would have just been, like, bred out of animals, so they're all stress resistant. And some strains are stress resistant. Some respond better to some things than others. It's like breeding mice to prefer alcohol so you can use them in alcoholism studies. Mice don't usually drink alcohol unless you sweeten it a lot. But then they also just have a line of mouse that drinks a lot more, so. Guess you can breed animals to do more or less anything. Oh, hey, Ellen. What? Keep sending me pictures. I've lost track of my combo now. But I had to answer that message. I think this is what I want. Oops. Well, now it isn't. Now I'm gonna lose. No. No. Wait. Maybe I can save it. Oh, yeah, I guess I can, but I don't have a combo in the works anymore. Okay, now I'm gonna lose. Yeah. How's lab treating me? I mean, the data's sort of alright. If that's what you mean. Like, stuff on the whole still is not really going well, and I'm pretty... I don't know. Unhappy about it all, but whatever. That's science, I guess. Oops. You don't go there. All Puyo are asexual and they reproduce by budding, like yeast or any other number of fungus. If you read the extended fiction. They make like large interconnected chains of stuff like mushroom hyphae. Damn it. It's absolutely the wrong thing. Man, the worst thing about working with mice is that the smell just follows you everywhere. Like, it's not as if I smell of mouse or anything. It's just a case of, like, oh, I shouldn't have put that there. It's like a smell that gets way up in your nose, and you can just be doing something completely different and then just remember the smell, and it just comes back to you, and it's just unpleasant out of nowhere. Better than pathology. Yeah, I guess so. I used to think at one point I wanted to be a pathologist. Although I think a lot of the reason I ever wanted to do anything related to science or medicine is mostly just because that's what, those are the signals I got from my family. In retrospect, maybe not the world's best fit, but whatever. Responsible for your own choices in life. buzzing thought. I'll check you in a second. Alright, what's up? Damn it. What? Just full of messages today. Not what I want. Damn it! Oh, I really messed that up now. So just give me a purple, I'll clear it out. Nope, too late. Oh well. losing enthusiasm for this. I don't really have anything else here that I want to play, though. Yeah, I played Sonic Championship on stream a little while ago. I was actually thinking of doing it again. It's not all that interesting. But I'd have to go and download the Mega Collection ROM. Or ISO. It's not a very good fighting game, it's just fighting Vipers, but with Sonic. I don't really like fighting Vipers all that much to begin with. There's something really surreal about this not having sound effects. Anything down here? Oh, okay. Huh, I guess not. Just springs. I like the sprites they use for the characters in this. They look surprisingly good for a really unfinished game. Oh, is this where the start is? Yeah, it is. Maybe I'll play Sonic Championship. Sonic. Is it Mega Collection or is it Gems Collection? Gems. Now this is a real Sonic fan game. It was a beta for Knuckles Chaotix. 1.2 gigs. Okay. You say so. They're really gonna take 6 hours? Man, Amy Paradise, you are not doing a great job. Why is my apartment so cold? I have the AC off, and it's warm outside. Oh, come on, download. There we go, 40 seconds. That's a bit better. I'm incredibly cool. The coolest. Excuse me. None of the games in this are actually gems, they're all just bad. Great. I don't know why they don't call it Sonic Championship. It was Sonic the Fighters in Japan, I know that, but... Sonic Championship in America. Punch and kick. Wait, how do you map this? Barrier and kick. Oh. The 3-button game. Barrier is B, kick is that, punch is A, okay. Wait, what was throw? Throw is L. No, this is 1 gig. .2 GBs. Ew, frame rate. Revenge of Dr. Robotonic, which is misspelled. Why is that caution? Who will save the frame rate? Maybe I need to switch to a different rendering thing. Sonic's feet fell off in DirectX 11, maybe 12 works better. OpenGL if I'm crazy. I wish it were Space Channel 5. It doesn't have Space Michael in it. I guess that's a little better. Ew, frame rate. Be Sonic. It's his game. You know, I remember this emulating better. Ouch. Is this... wait, are these controllers mapped to something? Did I play this on Model 2 emulator? I might have. That might be why it worked better last time I remember playing it. Also, like, weird goose-stepping Sonic is kind of strange. I think the models look nice. This whole game is just about spamming attacks until your opponent's out of shield, and then you just win. It is an incredibly mashy game. Also, it's weirdly balanced, because if you have a lot of damage taken, you do a lot more damage than somebody with a full health bar. Yeah, it's the old Amy design. I think this might be... No, this is after Sonic's CD. They misspelled Polar. This is the pre-adventure Amy design. It was Rosie the Rascal instead of Amy. That's what I heard. I kinda like Bark, he's a cool dude. I like how chunky he is. I like how his throw is just like picking you up and slamming you down. Well, it's probably not that hard to stretch and skew and transform polygons, especially if they don't have textures, because you don't have to do any extra math there. You just define like a different vertex for it and just make it bigger. That's probably not too costly in terms of processing. This game is not hard, except for Bean the Duck, who's a real bastard. And once you get all their barriers down, you pretty much just won. Oh yeah, that's right, this is rendering quads. I forgot. Yeah, you could see it. Forgot it's Model 2 and it was all quads, because that was Sega's thing then. Forget if the 32X renders in quads. I think it did. So it was the same, or not the same, but it was a Hitachi SH1, like the Saturn. Yeah, see, all of Sonic's fingers are squares. The idea with quads is that you can make rounded objects. Ooh. You can make rounded objects better if everything is not a triangle and is instead a square, because you need fewer polygons for it. But while that might have made sense earlier in 3D processing, now like you can push so many polygons at this point that it really doesn't matter. Yeah, the balance on this is really bad. Attacks do less, more health bar you have. So like I'd knock Tails out to half health because I already lost a bunch already. It's super rubber bandy. No, the stage isn't supposed to look that bad, it's an emulation glitch. I mean, it's not a bad game, it's just a very shallow game. Is the next level oil, ocean, oil plant, oil refinery? Oh, it's Casino Night. I hate you, Fang. Doing your stupid pop gun. Because Sonic's eyes are like focused on a part of the camera, and when the camera moves, his eyes keep moving. It's really weird. Oh god, he's goose-stepping me. just one eye? I don't know then. It leads, or lends credence to the idea that Sonic just has one big eye, and the other pupils just for show, which is why one eye moves and the other one doesn't. It's fake. Ow. See, now he's especially dangerous because he's got hardly any life left and all of his attacks do a crap ton. I did it. Also, Bean sucks. Yeah, this is an arcade game only. It had no home version until this. Bean's stupid, like, tech attack is so easily spammable. You can just be Bean and just hit that button constantly and you always win. Ouch. Does that say Bean Real Estate in the background? It's Bean the Duck. God, it's like you don't even know Sonic. Ow. I want to say there's like a special thing you can do. Ow, jeez, I lost. Where you like become invincible or powered up or whatever. Cannot say I remember how to do it. Ow. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Suck it, Bean. Beat you into that fence. But why is Shadow Sonic evil? Like, why is his first instinct to fight the other Sonic and not just be like, ah, brother, let's take down Robotnik together? Oh no. It made me really dizzy and then I fell down and lost half my life. Also, I just realized the rounds in this game are really short. Ah, damn it. You can expect a full mono stream. Not for a while. I have a lot of Sonic or science to do. Sorry, I'm gonna be really busy for the next week. Seems like a weird addition to put in a collection of Sonic games, but then again, I guess all the Sonic games in this collection were pretty bad. Oh boy, now I can play Tails Sky Patrol. Sounds like things work themselves out. Not quite. Things are still bad, but wow, that looks horrific. Just no one's acknowledged them recently, so I've just been ignoring it. Frame rate. Yeah, no, it only supported quads. The Sega Saturn only supported rendering quads. It didn't do triangles. That was like the Saturn's whole thing. How do you know this? Well, I know a lot of things, but also you can just look at the models, and every surface you see on them, every plane is a square. I'm not totally sure how they make the spikes, but... Jesus, dude, that took out like 2/3 of my life. No! Yeah, there we go. Why is Robotnik fighting me if the Death Egg's gonna explode in 20 seconds? The hell is that? Oh yeah, that's a good point, Zaradeth. I won Sonic the Fighters. That looked really good. That also sounds really good. Oh, I like how the replays for this actually just use footage from you fighting. So all the replays that it loads are just going to be like me mashing the punch button constantly. Every single one of them, because that's all you need to do. But yeah, look at any sort of rounded surface on Sonic's head, and you can tell it's made of square planes. Remember the time I punched out Robotnik? That's me. I win, and then I also lose. It's just like life. Game settings. Hyper mode on. Damage high. Barrier 0. Okay, 1. Match count 1. Oh. Did that save? No. Wait, go back. Damage high. Barrier. 1. This was an arcade game. My bowling alley had one. I offered the man as a child money to buy the arcade machine, but he did not sell it to me. Bean the Duck is way overpowered in this, as you could tell by the frame rate. This stupid pecking move is just ridiculous, because the range on it is like way too far. Child Tim might have been a bit of a dork, but nowhere near as much of a dork as you. He seems to run way worse. Playing as Bean. I don't know if I'm making the bombs come out, but it just sort of happens. Rosie the Rascal. Those aren't animals. Like, look at their fingers. If you want to see proof that it's quads. Because all the fingers are just like boxes. But it is kind of neat that they have individual fingers rendered in it. It's kind of impressive that Model 2 hardware actually capable of looking this good, like for so long. Because Daytona USA came out in like 1992, and that was using the same board as this. Model 2 is actually a really neat system. I think it was designed in conjunction with like Lockheed Martin, or maybe just Lockheed, prior to the Martin part. Now, the turbo button on your computer tower actually makes it run slower for backwards compatibility purposes. Or DOS stuff, I don't remember. No, this is the emulator being strange. This is Dolphin, so it's running in emulate. Well, I don't know if they ported this to the GameCube, if they're emulating Model 2 hardware on the GameCube and then I'm emulating the GameCube. But if you use a Model 2 emulator specifically, it works just fine. I kinda like Bark because he's just so done with it. Doesn't have any like pretense about fighting style, he just punches. Like, whatever. Can't even be bothered to stand up straight. See, look at Espio. Those are all squares on them. Yeah, the development of the Model 2 is really interesting. Sega's pretty interesting as a company. Especially if you look at it from the lens of, wow, look at all this stuff that went horrifically wrong. Like getting hardware for the Dreamcast and whatnot. Oh god. It's kind of weird how many unique animations this also has. It seems like a fair amount of effort was put into this game. I like that it still has dithered transparencies and not real transparencies. Just like the Saturn, how it doesn't really do transparency super well. Saturn was like loosely based on Model 2 stuff, but nowhere near as powerful. Yeah. I don't know why it's running worse than before. Is it Bean that's making it run worse? Or is it just because I already played it and playing it again, it's cluttered with data? I don't know. I don't know how computers work. Get him! Ah, Bean and Fang. Favorite Sonic characters. Together at last. I think it's getting a little bit slower every round. Dynamite, you know. It's like that one Robotnik and Bean Machine character. Yeah, you can juggle off the wall bounce, but the timing's very specific. I've done it a couple of times, but it's not very good at it. I like the animation he has when he's being cloned. Looks like he's having a seizure. Ow. Ow. Bean, stop. Ow. This is high-level Bean play. I'm the best Bean player in America. This is Sonic Championship / Sonic the Fighters. It's an arcade game. This is where Bean and Bark came from in Sonic Mania. Oh God, Sonic, you've blown up all of my teeth. I'm in excruciating pain. this whole game is just mash punch and you win. Just, you don't even need to hold forward, because when you punch, it moves forward. You're always gonna hit. Just keep hitting the thing. It automatically faces it, too. Why am I stealing Tails' ship? Why did he even let me into his house? This sort of sounds like the Hot Shelter music in Adventure. What? What's wrong with the frames? It's fine. Ow. Most fighting games, when the game will slow down to this speed, it'd be practically unplayable, but Sonic Championship is actually probably better. Oh hey, the music almost came back. Ah, Bean, that's what you get. You stop pecking. Oh no! Oh, this is such a bad fighting game. Oh no, it's gonna explode. I better stand around for a while. Why doesn't Robotnik just have a gun? Well, that's a game. I won. Again. There you go. That's Sonic Championship twice. Kaboom. No, I paid more than 25 cents. I think this was at least 50 cents. I wonder if that was better than my other score. Oh good. Frame rate's gonna be even better for this part. Also, I need to sneeze. 1 second. Remember that time I pecked a lot? sometimes the frame rate comes back and then just immediately dies. I did some of the dive moves. Remember the time I just pecked Robotnik to death? That was pretty good. Oh man, I'm even better. I'm the best at Sonic. I wonder if the frame rate gets worse. I hope it does. Twitch is based in California. See, Bark is too slow. Because you can't stun lock people with Bark. It's low tier. I'm not doing anything else. This is the only game you're gonna have, and you're gonna like it. See, look at least Bark kind of like does a shuffle. Whee! Just kidding, then he punches you. I want to see a Sonic Championship tier list. Sonic Fighters tier list. I just punch him. How'd I do that spinning thing? Is number one on the tier list Bean? Oh, is it Knuckles? Let's find out. They're probably wrong. This tier list is incorrect. Knuckles and SBO, apparently. Da, 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 da. No, Bean's better than Knuckles. Can't stun as well with Knuckles. Why do they all have a goose step? Like, why can't their kick be literally anything else? Look at Knuckles' mouth when he opens it up. Look how weird that looks. On his third kick, look at his weird demon mouth. It's like his mouth just cuts in half. Look at that. Goose step my way to victory. No, Bean's still the best character. They Knuckles is higher than Bean, but I disagree. As the foremost player in Sonic Championship, I know what the best characters are. Oh my god. This game had good sound and the frame rate was fine. It's just this. It's just the emulation. It ran fine in the arcades. I think it ran at like 60. Yeah, I want to save my Sonic Championship data. Yeah, no, the game didn't run like that. Look, it's got Sonic CD. Weird bilinear filtering. The only good thing about the American version of Sonic CD is the Sonic Boom track. The rest are pretty bad. That's pretty awesome. The best parts of Sonic CD are the parts where you don't actually have to play them. Didn't they have an issue getting the licensing for the lyrics in the re-release of this for phones and computers? Where they just had an instrumental and like maybe the chorus? It's not awful, you're awful. This is great. This is like Mickey Mouse in terms of cultural relevance. Sonic's a cool dude. He runs fast and then trips in the water awkwardly a lot. Oh, well, the frame rate's so herky-jerky though. I could just emulate Sega CD. How does he run? He's avoiding his troubles. Why do any of us run? Sonic's a cool dude. I have to go to work in 10 minutes. Oh, the Sonic anime movie, the OVA. Strange, isn't it? Can I turn the filter off? No. It's got the inferior American soundtrack. Which is so boring. Also, playing this with an analog stick blows. But it only has the American soundtrack for the present and the future, because in the past, it has the Japanese mix, because the Japanese mix is PCM audio, and they had to program that in to be rendered on the Yamaha sound chip. And when they replaced the music, they didn't reprogram new tracks, whereas the other two tracks, for present and future, are just regular CD Redbook audio, and you can just swap those files out. Which is why the melody for this is not the same as the American melody. Man, my frame rate, my bit rate keeps dying. It's really demoralizing because I don't know why my internet's so bad. Dropped a fair number of frames. I'm kind of offsetting it a little bit with a higher buffer, but like, my internet has been really bad recently. I don't know why, because it had a period of being pretty good for a while. Now it's being back to normal, which is just to say not good. Don't call me a nerd, that's very offensive to my people. Prefer the term Sonic Historian. This runs like trash. Why does it sound lo-fi? I don't know. Sega CD is not, or Sonic CD is not a good game. Especially not on the GameCube. This does not play well with an analog stick. It's way too much travel. Yeah, I spent entirely too much time in my childhood just doing Sonic stuff. Reading about Sonic games and development of Sonic games. And the problem is my bitrate is dropping to like 2000 or so, and when it does that, it's probably indicative of the internet disconnecting briefly. Listen to Sonic's stupid voice. Oh wait, I didn't get enough points for 1-up. When I beat the level, he's gonna say, "Yes!" and then gets a 1-up. Possibly. Oh wait, you know, I should have gotten more rings for the special stage. Whatever. Yeah, no, Sonic CD just has a bunch of springs that point you in the opposite direction. And it sucks. Also, if you leave Sonic alone, if you don't play him, do anything in 3 minutes, he kills himself. Which is kind of interesting, because he'll also kill himself if you are at the end of the level. And you're right at the signpost. Here, I'll show you. Maybe that's spin dash. Future. I love those sound clips, by the way. I don't know why, but they sound great. Tails is not in this. This is made after Sonic 1 and kind of like in conjunction with Sonic 2, but not exactly. So it has the spin dash feature that wasn't in 1, but it was in 2, but it doesn't have Tails. It's like Sonic 1.5. So it has the Sonic sprite design from Sonic 1. Here, if you let this sit for 3 minutes, Sonic just dies. And then I have to go to work. Do some more science, and be sad. Frame rate, not great. Doesn't help that it's not running at full speed, which means the timer's gonna go slower. Also, because it's Redbook audio, it doesn't loop, so it fades out and then starts again. But the past tracks that are PCM don't. This is the account for boring things. Or where I'm not funny, or I'm sad, or something. I just feel like talking, but not trying. I guess. The runoff channel. It's past 3 minutes, but it's not 3 minutes since I last played. So he'll die in like 15 seconds. You'll see. I wonder if they kept this in the remake. Also, he has a voice.
I'm out of here.
So it starts playing the "you completed the stage" music, but Sonic's also just dead. Because if you put him close enough to the signpost, he'll trip it when he jumps off. Man, this game does not emulate well. No, the game over music is actually really dark. Here, I'll show you. Do I want to stop? Yes. Sonic CD Game Over USA. That's the Game Over music for Sonic CD. Like, what the hell? That's not good at all. Like, that doesn't belong in the Sonic game. What are you doing? Whereas the Japanese one is way better. And the Japanese boss theme is pretty radical. This is actually a really good song. Like, the Sonic CD Japanese soundtrack is legitimately great. This is heavily sampled from a track called "Work That Sucker to Death" by Xavier. So yeah, that track is pretty much stolen from this. Oh no, my YouTube is broken. There it goes. You'll hear it when it gets to that point. It's the same melody. In case you don't remember, it's this part. But the US theme is actually really unsettling. If you listen to it. That's not good at all. Where's the Japanese one? Well, okay, I guess it's alright. Sonic Mania. That's a good boss theme. All the music in this is great. Also this. But, yeah, no, Sonic USA, the music was done by Spencer Nielsen? I don't know. Spencer Nielsen, there it is. See, I remembered. And he was all disappointed because people didn't like his music. Yeah, this guy. PCM rather than mixed mode CD. Blah 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 words. Like, there is so much more effort, so much more originality in the Japanese soundtrack than the American soundtrack's just boring. I want to see Spencer Nielsen's official website. No, I don't. Just kidding. This didn't come out in 1993 in America, did it? Oh, it did. I'll be damned. Came out in almost 94. It didn't start development then. It started development in like 91, right? 92? Sonic 2 came out in 92. And then Sonic 3 came out in 94. And this one came out in 06. Anyway, I have to go back to work now. Alright, bye.